Hello everyone and welcome back to Rebel Brick. We're going to do a little different setup here. We're working on a farm. As we're working on the farm, I hauled out the tractors I have and everything else. So we're going to go over the equipment before, or as we're dropping mushrooms. As we're working on our farm, I had some plates with some farm stuff up, but I never really fully set up the farm, so that's what we're trying to work on. Unfortunately, trying to fit work in and trying to get videos in, we're going to have to break this up a little bit more than what I was originally thinking. So today we're going to start with just kind of looking over some of the vehicles that we have, some of the thoughts that myself and my youngest daughter were kind of working through yesterday as I put some things together, trying to get other things going, and then where we're hoping to go. And then tomorrow, this is going to end up moving because I have a table for this, but unfortunately I don't have a spot to really film with this. So we're doing this on the pool table where we build everything, and then tomorrow we'll probably actually finish doing this, and then we're going to get this moved onto the table after we're done filming, and that and we'll have to go from there. So as we're looking at things, the monkey's actually from a different set. This is actually from a small little hovercraft they did, but I did that at the same time I had put this together. This is a farm set that Lego had done, minus the monkey, but we have the monkey up here, so he's going to keep us on our toes. He's probably going to steal some of our fruits and vegetables here. But the set gave us some hay bales, and I'm thinking I might even have a second tractor. This set is still available. I think I did see it this morning. It should be kind of coming off the shelves. If this one's not available, there's one just like it, but I want to say I think this set is available because I got this, I want to say, like before Christmas time last year. So I think it's still been kind of hanging around a little bit, but that might just be me because let's face it, I'm here in Wisconsin and sometimes we don't get all the latest and greatest stuff, and I see people with stuff that's coming out that I don't know how they get that stuff. But the nice thing is it does have the bucket, so if you're sitting there seeing your harvesting stuff, or if you wanted to have someone plow, this bucket actually clicks into different positions. So if I need to click it, it clicks. This is a Technic piece, and it does hold pretty good. So that does pretty good there. We have our rear view mirrors. You have the nice big wide tires here. We do have a spot, so if you wanted to try and haul a trailer, we could do that. And I'm going to show you. Now, we already looked at this trailer before. This is that small little tractor we kind of did a while ago. I could actually hook that trailer right in on the big tractor. I think it looks a little silly that way, but we could actually do it. So this set also came, and I don't know where that bunny is. I think that might be in on some of the other sets, but it did actually come with a white bunny, so that gave me one white bunny. I had some poly bags, and that's where these two came from, and they had the little white bunny as well. So we got two little white bunnies floating around here. I'm going to put him there, and I'm going to put this one over here. And they can make plans of trying to steal carrots over in this area, so it'd be really nice to them, and I'll give them a carrot there they can kind of munch on. So you've already kind of seen this one. This is a small little utility tractor or whatever. It does have that front bar, and it's got the hitch so we can actually haul some stuff, and we do have the little wagon. I do have a second one of these not put together yet. I'm going to move this just off to the side, and I'm afraid I'm kind of talking and we don't have everything here. So let me just move this a little bit more onto the plates. Okay, so that way I know if I'm talking out here, hopefully you can see this. I'll move my corn. So we have corn. I'll move that back here. So as I move over to, I've got 6 plates out here, so I'm just trying to figure out where I can have you see, and then where things aren't able to be viewed. So I'll move our tractors out of the way. This is a nice looking tractor. I really kind of like this tractor. But along the way, because I've been kind of thinking of some of this stuff for a little while, this is not Lego. This is actually, and if you look at this, that's Subin, something like that. I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese or what may have you, but it is not Lego. But they did make a small tractor. It is kind of a simple little build. I think this was actually supposed to have a extra part to the cage, and I think they probably fell off in the box that I had it in. Looking at this, because I have these up here, and I'm looking at it, and something's not adding up here. So I think this is a cage that's supposed to go over there, and that's probably in the drawer that I had it in, and I didn't realize it until just looking at it right now. This is a very basic tractor. It doesn't have any connection that you can do or whatever else. You can just kind of more or less drive this like a farmer's just driving down the road. I never thought about adjusting any of this because I really haven't gotten a farm up and running yet. So I did have a couple of these plates. I bought those a while ago off of Amazon. And that's how we got our corn. We got some carrots. I'm going to steal one of these as my daughter's trying to get this ready to go. We got some peppers here. I know I have pumpkins and we have some mushrooms. So let me take one of the mushrooms. And we have mushrooms here. So that's sitting right there. So these are kind of basic mushrooms. Let's see. I'm trying to think what other things that we had. I know I had a couple other things. Maybe it might just be more carrots than that, because I think it was 2 sets of these that I had bought. And as I'm constantly shuffling everything around, I kind of misplaced the box that I put them all in. So I was just kind of scratching my head trying to figure out where I put it all, and I'm kind of lost. Seems to happen a lot. I'm always lost. Okay, so then we have a bigger tractor. Now this tractor I had gotten a while ago. This is actually meant for. This one's actually meant for like forestry. So it's got the hooks here. Actually had a log, so I don't know where the log went. I think it was actually in the bottom of the drawer. But the hooks open up, so we can do that. You can pick up a log, and the gentleman here, there's actually a chainsaw that goes with them. So if we pull them out, oh nope, he doesn't have the chainsaw, but he does have the hard hat with the earmuffs, so that way he's not going deaf when he's using the chainsaw. But this is a Lego set. This was a couple years ago, I believe. Like I said, I've kind of had the idea of doing this. We do have a chain, so if you wanted to try and use the chain to kind of haul something back or whatever, you could do that. It's a double chain, actually. I need a shovel. The chainsaw should have gone right in here. So as I kind of try and position this all around again. Alright. And then we have the front. Nice little smokestack here. The character could be moved forward, so if they're just driving, right now they're kind of moved like they're using the hook. So that's kind of a bigger multi-purpose tractor. So we have that. Get that off to the way. And then we have this thing. So I'm going to haul it, and then I'm going to have to put it together. So this is my harvester. So here's comes with a little semi, so it gives me another semi to add to my collection. Same collection I kind of showed the other day. And this trailer is custom to our harvester. So this harvester is no longer in the stores. I did see it's in Amazon, but boy, do they have the price up. It's like $70 or $80. I think it was only like $35 or $40 when I picked this up, and I think I picked up a second one when it went on clearance. So I kind of lucked out because I got it when it was first out. Like I said, I think I picked up a second one, but I'm not 100% certain. So it is a little on the smaller side. It is just enough room for one person. We have some headlights here. We have our mirrors. We have our lights here because quite often farmers have to harvest at night because they're doing whatever else. Our actual tube here can spin around for whatever side, and this piece actually can adjust down. So if you want to fold this up, you can fold that all up real nicely like that. And this folds up, so you could fold it up here, but if you want, it's actually got the pegs right here, so you can do it right there. So you can have that sit there. We have our ramp, so we can drive this all the way up, and this will actually kind of connect right in here. So it's connected, and we can raise those up, and it'll actually sit. So this actually kind of holds on there pretty good. Does a pretty good job. So I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to put our harvester on here, and this is where we kind of changed things up a little bit last night. I took our little 4-year-old or 4+ garbage truck because we were looking at it. So I'm going to have to come up with something because I don't think we're going to be able to keep our recycling garbage truck in that. So I have here, maybe if I do this, okay, so I can see here, and we'll get our chute out, and we could actually fill it up that way. So at the moment I could do this, but I think I need to get a different truck. So I was kind of looking around at different trucks and that on Amazon to see if there was something else that somebody had. I couldn't find anything offhand, but doesn't mean I can't build something or we'll figure something out. Because if we have a tractor, I'm sure I could come up with a trailer to put on that, and then we can figure something out. So let's see. With our poly bags, now these are older poly bags that gave us these little crates and some carrots, pumpkin. This is how they were originally set up. So I have one here like this. So we get a pumpkin on there. It looks maybe like some carrots growing, maybe some corn or something, or whatever you want to think that is. We got a nice little scarecrow, trying to keep the birds away as we have our bunnies here. This one I did not build up as much because I figured I could take the pumpkin and we could put that into our pumpkin patch. And then this actually came with our harvester, with our combine here. So this one was kind of nice because it actually has a face on our scarecrow. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. We have a face on the scarecrow, plus it comes with this handkerchief tied around the head there. So we have the handkerchief in the back. So the first one I did, because I actually had a second one, so I put it on this one, but these don't have a face. So this one doesn't get a face, this one doesn't have a face, but this one doesn't even have the handkerchief on it, so it gets a little bit more basic. Our farmer from there, so I kind of changed it up a little bit, because if I have two people with the same clothes, I like to change it up a little. Sit here and then I can hopefully do this a little easier. So this is how the original person came. They got a hat. He's got a little scruff on his chin and that, and he's got the pitchfork. And then this one I figured, well, if I have two of them, I don't want them to look exact, so I found another figure. I chose a female figure, so obviously it's a little different because now we got a female figure, female head. So we just make two of them. You know, maybe it's mom, pa, kind of working on a farm. So I do have some cattle in that, so hopefully when we get this going tomorrow, and we got, oops, I'm gonna knock that off. We got watering cans to go with each one. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get a little bit further along, and then we can show what we're doing here with our farm fields. I do have some cattle. I have some cows. I have some pigs, and some more carrots and that. So, and I have some fencing and all that to hopefully keep them kind of fenced in. So one of these plates might actually be a corral for the cows and the pigs. So we'll have to figure all that out, figure out how we're going to do this. And I get looking at all this, I've got to come up with a house, because you know, if we're going to have a farm, we need to have a farmer's house. So we'll figure that all out in the meantime. But this is what I have for today. Trying to get all this together. Sometimes time, you know, you get kind of crunched on time, and trying to do this sometimes after work, and that does kind of crunch me down and how much time I get. But hopefully this gives you something to think about. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to work a little. I'm hoping to work a little bit more on our farm, so we can get our farm up and going, because I got the plates, we got the tractors, we got the farm stuff. I'm hoping we can get the farm, and then when we get a farmhouse, we're going to get that up, and I'll show you guys that, and we're going to get that in there. It's just, you know, I've got stuff kind of spread around, so I don't have a very good picturesque place for doing this to show you where it's actually sitting. But if I have it built here on a pool table, and I can show you on here, then we're gonna just gently move it over, and we'll have it all set up. Just got to do one thing at a time, but that's just the way things go. You know, you're trying to build, and you're trying to get it all as good as you can go. So with that though, thank you so very much for stopping by and watching today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and keep bricking.